Welcome to another video episode on my Arduino Mega2560 Series 2 with some electronics and an initial idea to use an inductor to get something move, but which strayed a bit because I am trying to get instead of C Octave working. Well, so far I've managed quite a bit. Some wiring that from here to here is giving some pulse modulated input, and that input is being speed up and slowed down, which can be watched on an oscilloscope, and then with this button to shine on or to illuminate these two LEDs. The voltage backlash I have disabled for now, because it's not clear to me that the voltage backlash actually happens. But that may be well, my wrongdoing somehow. Still into that, but for now the idea is Octave being mathematical software in the case of matrix software with all kinds of possibilities. I want to read signals, so when I actually press the button I want it to be signaled by another wire, this one actually, and then put on screen in a matrix or in a vector. Well, vector is a one-dimensional matrix, so that is not a problem. Anyway, what I'm going to show is the fact that this is working, and if you look closely then you will see that it gets brighter and then less bright. So now it will get less bright and then gets brighter again. So that's the function of pulse modulation in this case. The other one doesn't work yet because the wire is, as said, not connected anymore. Now if I press this button, a signal is sent, and last time I wondered why I only had one input instead of two. If I press it twice, then I want it to be recognized twice, and that was not the case. I think I found the solution to that, so let's see how that works out, and then probably go further with more electronics or more stuff to do. So here we are with a different view with oscilloscope in place, and now when I press this button you can clearly see two rows. Now it's one row, and that's the function of the button to put it through. And then now you will see the LED go less bright, at least that is the idea. With the naked eye it is clear then on camera. Anyway, last time I put it in the zeros in 2 only, so that means 2 columns, 2 rows. Now it is different, and this means 1 column, 2 rows. Well, the no, 1 row, 2 columns actually. So that means that both columns are only one element or one cell large. So when that happens, and let's see here, this is what happens with zeros 2, this is what happens with zeros 1, 2, so 1 row, 2 columns. And when I end it, oh right, why does it say no okay? Oh wait, I can go forward, forward, forward. It says no okay. So how can I do this more practically? Yes, I have to do a clear all and start again. And then we're keeping in mind that it first has to get larger, then read the button, and then get slower. So I have to wait a bit. Right, now it reads it, or should read it. So going here, end it, and it still says not okay. So this makes me wonder why it is not okay. Why is right, then I better should say, right, what is S1 anyway? Else if, okay, else if S1, oh, that may be a problem as well, because S1 is now a different vector. I have to adjust this value, of course. If S1, that's the whole point. If S1 is 1, and I'm running ahead, because I make a thinking mistake. I have to assign this now to one of these. So I better say I hope this is correct, by the way. Now I assign the content or the value of the pin to element 1, 1. And this should be 0 then, so I read only 1. And then I should compare this one with so if this is right, then I know it is fine, and that is different than what I initially thought. So let's try this. So now if the first element of S1, which has two elements, is 1 and the other one is 0, which doesn't need to be, by the way, so I can just cancel this one. just compare one element, then say yes, it is okay, and else it's not okay. So let's do that. That's I think this is better. I hope it is better. Clear all and go again where I press the button, and then when oh wait, it doesn't do a thing. Yeah, alright, this probably has to be around brackets. So oh, and I mistyped here in a big way. So let's try again. That will be better. Yes, that is better. So now waiting for it to slow down again. Reading button, slowing down. So now I should be able to stop it. Ah, that's a surprise. Not okay, 0, 0. I didn't expect that one. So I still make a thinking mistake somehow. This is still 0. To test something without changing the circuit, I have added an S2, and this line can go, but reading S2, and then just as one column, one row vector. So I run, and here it says S2 is 1, that's alright, but now to my surprise this works. So it actually is correct what my code is. 1, 1 is being filled, and then this condition is true, so this works. Why didn't it do it before? Good question, I don't know. But they both work. Now if I want to do it 2 times, then I could say, alright, now S1, 2 is next one. And then of course that should be filled, printed completely, whole of S1. So now I'm very curious if that is going to work. Clear all. And run it. And of course hold the button. Full view, except that not much is being seen. But now I have to hold the button until the while loop, which is acting now, is finished. Alright, the for loop is going again, so I am losing, I'm leaving the button for what it is, and I say alright, close. Oh, this is interesting. No, it's not. Wait, here it says this is correct. So it's 1 0. Then the while loop, which fills it up. And then here it starts again. I would think, except that this is rendered not okay for 1 1. 1 1 is empty and S1 is rendered 1. So this is not okay, and 1 changes back to 0. Very interesting this. I did not expect this to happen. I did hold the button, I think. Or did I leave it? I left the button. Yes, because this button is in between for and while. And to avoid confusion, I should remove this one, because this for loop is not working. And between 2 can go as well. But that's no problem. But that's interesting. Yeah, let's go again. Run this F5. And then of course I'll hold the button. Nothing much to be seen, but I'm just very curious what will happen. Alright, now element 1 is being filled. So now it should be 0 1. Oh wait, I didn't give clear all. Oh, that's an interesting one as well. So probably, yeah, let's see how that ends up. So this is the latest. Just one between, that's good. This is the start, 0 0, yes. And yeah, mind this, I didn't even give a clear all, so it just works. It's okay. While is, oh really? Look at here. Look here. This should have become 1 1. It's not. It's a 0. Really? Surprise, surprise. Or is it? I am displaying all of S1 and while. This is in the middle of the while. But here I start. I kept the button pressed, so here it misses it. Yeah. I have no clue why. But it's interesting to see. Some quick analysis shows that 1 1 is alright right here, but the 1 2 is not. So I changed the code a bit and put this if else. Oh, I forget the end if. And this is now changing to 1, 2. So now I should see if things are indeed right or not. Let's run it again. And of course hold the button. Oh, by the way, I have also reconnected the other LED, as you can see right here. Now, one thing that I noticed is that no matter whether I press the button or not, this line, which is this probe, always has at least a glimpse of the pulse width modulation signal, which shouldn't be, because this is a make switch, not a release switch. Alright, let's cancel and let's see. Oh, look at this. Not okay. I hold the switch, and while this one is okay, this one is not okay. And then it goes up, which is okay. And 1, 2 is again not okay. That is strange. That is very strange. So while holding the button, apparently I release it for a little bit. But then again, when I release it, look at this, the signal instantly disappears, which didn't happen. So let me just give a clear all. Hold the button and press F5 to go. Yeah, now it goes. Now 1, 1 should be filled with a 1. And now 1, 2 should be filled with a 1. Alright, let's release. Quit. What has happened? Ah, see, now they are both 1. And here, strangely enough, 1, 1 gets reset to 0. And if I look here, I am not zeroing it out. It's a while loop, while true. So why is it being down to 0? That's a good question. And I can't answer it right now. Why is a 1 with a 1? Well, I'm not counting it binary, because a 1 plus 1 is 0, 1. So that means that I lose an overflow and keep a 0. 1 overflow, keep a 0. Yeah, that in theory, yes, but I'm not adding. I'm just filling. So that's a bit strange. Oh, and here you can see that the exact periodicity of this pulse width modulated signal is coming back in this signal on the other side of the make button, the push button. This line should, in my theory, be exactly like this one, or more appropriate would be 0, but a flat line, not with some periodicity. Strange. strange effects. So there are some not really logical stuff, things to discuss. Why does this signal here show a clear pulse modulated pattern while the button is clearly not pressed right now? Another thing, why if I keep pressing the button does the second element of the S1 matrix show nothing? Why if the whole cycle is completed does does a 1 get back to a 0? Doesn't really make sense to me. And yeah, why is the voltage backlash not the way I envision? Maybe the circuit isn't quite alright, but anyway. This is it for now. Of course, much more in the pipeline. Nice things. How to read and respond. Also nice. Can I make graphs with it? No doubt. I need more data. Need to acquire more data, but that's a matter of time, a matter of code. And more to come. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, always welcome. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please, if you like this, show your support by making a small donation via PayPal or Wired. And you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website anyway, and depending on the pledge also with my videos. All information, including the URL of my website, is under this video. And to be continued as said. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and